Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Chippewa County, and we broke. We very broke. Anyway, everyone, since last episode, I went ahead and fast-forwarded time some more, and we went through, I don't even know how many days we went through. I guess we were on, day 9 of late spring there, I think, last episode. We're now day 5, midsummer. Just skipped a bunch of days there, kept the animals fed the best we could here, so... again, the animals are fed, everyone, but unfortunately, they are very dirty. Which actually, I mean, you look at this, everyone, 60% versus 58%. I don't know, maybe it affects how quickly they'll produce animals. I'm not sure. Ooh, looks like they're actually all producing animals now. Okay, we're going to have a lot of cows here very shortly, it looks like. Okay, these, for some reason, are at 26%. I don't know why, everyone. I'm not sure. They are full on food, so I don't know what's going on with these cows down here. I don't know. And our horses are... I'm not sure what's wrong with the horses either. They're not the healthiest either, I guess. I don't have straw and I don't have oats yet, but we're going to hopefully rectify that here this episode because we got lots and lots of crops to harvest, at least on this side of the map anyway. We have, what do we even all have over here? We got, what is this? Wheat, we got oats, and we got barley. So they're all ready to harvest here finally. Of course, none of the soybeans or corn are ready to harvest yet. I did go ahead and I ended up actually spraying, was it this field that had the weeds in it? Yeah, I think it was this field that had the weeds in it. Everyone ended up spraying that field. The cultivator seemed to get rid of some of the weeds, but it wasn't getting rid of all of the weeds. So I ended up spraying it, got rid of all the weeds. And I see we got a few weeds maybe showing up here too. It's really not enough to worry about there. I mean, if that's all the weeds that are there, I'm not even gonna bother spraying that, everyone. That's just not worth the spray, because it did cost us a bit to spray the field. Though spray isn't too expensive. Mostly skipping the night cost us, like, what was it, like $6,000, I think, per night I skip here, everyone. Oh no, 3,000. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Okay, well, I'm not sure why we're going negative so fast here. That's actually not that bad. I was thinking it was a lot more than that, because, yeah, well, almost we'll call it almost $4,000 there, plus, plus a couple little other odds and end dollars there. We are making money on our horses, though, but, yeah, $425 there, $411 it says every day. So that helps offset it a little bit, but still. Yeah, I don't know why we're actually so negative then. I guess I really didn't pay that a close attention to the money there. But actually, you know what? There should be like a debt. I do have a little bit of money borrowed here. What do we got? Got 50,000? No, only 5,000? Oh, I only got a $5,000 loan. That shouldn't be costing us that much. Oh yeah, there it is, $28. Okay, that's not that bad. Well, I'm not sure why we're so negative then, everyone. Yeah, I don't know. I know we were a little bit negative, or almost negative there last episode, or working our way towards it, putting fertilizer and stuff on. But anyway, let's get the combine fired up. Yes, let's do some harvesting here finally. So, been obviously waiting to do some harvesting, so seems like it's been a while since we purchased the combine, and of course it hasn't been used yet. Lots of lime sitting over there. I should like do some of that. Too bad we can't like sell that somehow. Oh well. Okay, will it start after sitting around for so long? Hey, look at that, it does. So we got the Gleaner S98 combine here. A little bit larger combine than I probably would have liked to start the series with here, everyone, but outside, maybe starting with some STS combines here. This combine's at least different compared to what we've had so far, so that's the reason we got it. And it not complaining either, a little bit bigger head, that's kind of nice. Okay, and I wouldn't actually mind harvesting the oats first, because we actually could use the oats for the horses, so thinking we actually might start with that here. Well, yeah, doesn't really matter. I guess we could start here too. Yeah, why don't we not? Why don't we? We're going to hopefully harvest these all in one in-game day anyway, so... Combine folded out. Yep. Done folding out yet? There we go. Might as well start here, I guess. Why not? Let's see. Do we have straw turned on? Find out, because we do want the straw. We do. Good. Excellent. I don't know why I have course play open. Let's close that for the moment. And hopefully we should be getting a good yield off the wheat here, because it is fully fertilized. I don't believe there's any weeds in it. We got liming and plowing and all. Of course, that is done. I'm not sure how much, the seasons mod will affect this, so... Oh, that's interesting. We can see through the pipe. We can see through the pipe, right. I don't know if I needed to continue the inside of that pipe just a little bit further so we couldn't see it. Oh, well. As far as mods go, you know, not the worst looking mod I've seen. Doesn't look too bad, I guess. Haven't actually looked. What's the inside look like here? Oh yeah, inside actually looks really nice. Very nicely done on the inside. That's something you'll sometimes see with the mods there. The outside don't look too bad. Then you go to the inside. Oh my, oh my. Right. Just don't go inside. But yeah, no, this one actually looks pretty nice. For, you know, a change, maybe a mod that doesn't need any serious work done to it, right? Even the tires look like they're actually done properly here. Not sure what tires they got on here. I don't see... what do we got on here? Gotta look here a minute. We got some Michelins. Ah, there's some Michelins on there. Okay. Those might be in-game tires. I'm not sure. Hard to say. Also, at this point, I don't think I've really figured out anything for cleaning up the animals here yet. We'll have to read through the comments yet, see if you folks got any good suggestions. I did read a couple of suggestions already. One of which was to maybe try terraforming underneath the buildings. Somehow, everyone, I doubt with the way this map is, I doubt we're going to be able to do any terraforming under them. I mean, you can barely put placeables down on this map here without problems. So, speaking of putting placeables, by the way, if you go to the global company script, you can turn on the extended placeable option, or I forget whatever that option is, everyone, but you can turn that on, and that seems to help with this map here. Because again, like I said, by default, at least the version I'm playing on anyway, seems to have some problems with putting placeables down, and that, at least for the boots we put down, seems to have helped. The boots, by the way, if you didn't see those, we put those down during the live stream, and those let you sleep the night away. So basically what I did, everyone, is I fast-forwarded time through the day, and then I went to the boots, which we got placed down by our house, and we can sleep in our boots, so to speak, right? A little bit weird, but hey, it works. Let's see what's here. Wheat. I don't think we actually needed any of this wheat, did we? So we're probably actually going to sell the wheat, I'm thinking. Well, maybe we should check what the price tag is. Because, again, Seasons mod changes the price by season, so it would probably make sense that now is probably not the best time to sell wheat, would it? Is that the one we want? It is indeed wheat. Yeah, no, it looks like everyone, we probably would preferably like to sell the wheat like day 3 of winter here. So midwinter, about midwinter or so is like when we want to sell wheat for the best price. Oh, we're full. Okay. Speaking of being full, what do I got for trucks and all that stuff here? We got... Did I ever get the Buster's truck down from there? I know we got this truck. We also got that one as well. This one here does not have the dump truck. Ooh, you know what? That's something we should try the new dump truck here, everyone. Right. I'll remember that. Maybe next episode, everyone, we'll get the new dump truck here. Buster's Groups has a new dump truck. I believe it's still in beta testing yet. I don't believe it's been publicly released yet, at least at the time I'm recording this video. But, yeah, that would be perfect. I don't have it active here at the moment, everyone. So, yes, otherwise I would buy it, but I can't. We'll just, we'll use this one here for now. This one is public, by the way, GMC dump truck. That's been around for a while. Good old trusty GMC. I think I got the Jeffrey OP option on this truck here. We'll see once. Don't remember what option I put on it here again. I wonder if we get Courseplay to do a little unloading here for us. We might have to investigate. While that combine is slowly unloading here, we are going to have to get our augers set up. Yes, saving content. Yeah, we got one there, so we need a tractor to pull that with. Yeah, the Oliver should do the trick nicely. And we'll see once if the storage bins on this map work or not. Hopefully they do. I mean, the fermenting silos look like they work, so that's good. That's a good sign. And I don't recall if I've used this particular auger here or not before. Guess we'll find out. I forget what auger I used on my Autumn Oak series here, everyone, but I don't think it was this one. This is a different one here. And actually, I call this an auger, everyone. That actually is technically incorrect. This one actually is a belt. It's actually, you know, just looking at it, everyone, it's really hard to tell. Is this a belt or an auger? Because they're all in round tubes. Really can't tell the difference, you know, from the outside. Let's see what's here. Can I adjust this from here? I can. Nope. That's fine. That's the one problem with this here. It doesn't hinge properly, apparently, on the back of the tractor, so it makes it hard to get it in the proper position. But actually, it looks like we're tall enough here already. In fact, I could probably lower it down a little bit. I'd like to kind of like tuck it in here a little bit if we can. There we go. Not a super tall bin here. Times like this when I miss the pipe cam, then you can actually see how well we got this lined up. Can I zoom out far enough? Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, we're actually about right there. Maybe just a little bit further. Yep, I think we'll buy that. That'll work. At least it looks like it'll work to me anyway. Okay, let's get the John Deere 30 series out of the way here a moment as well. Here we go. Okay, do we have to... You know what? I probably should have checked, everyone. I wonder if we got to, like, turn anything on with this auger here. Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. How about that? Shouldn't take us long here to fill this truck, I wouldn't think. 12-meter header on this combine, if I remember correctly, by the way. And as far as the straw goes here, by the way, everyone, I don't know that we actually really need that much of it. I don't know if there's a sell point on this map for straw or not, but we actually might maybe sell the straw bales. That'll probably make, you know, the most sense, I'm thinking, at this point, so we can make some money. The horses, as far as I know, do take straw. I think they do benefit from it, like I said, as far as I know. The cows, though, I don't believe we need to give them straw unless we want manure. And I can't think of a reason we want manure, everyone. So we do have a slurry tanker, so if anything, I think we'd rather have the slurry. I think we're going to go with that. We'll just skip the straw for the cows. As far as I know, unless someone correct me if I'm wrong here, everyone, I don't believe there's any benefit, like I said, to straw for the cows unless you want the manure. And of course, that's Seasons mod related, by the way. Let's actually, oh, yeah, we might need it for mixed rations, and we'll have to keep an eye on that. I just realized that. That's right. I forgot about that. We might need it for mixed rations. That depends on our mixer, everyone. Assuming, again, I'm calling it a mixer here. It's more of a feed mill. The feed mill we have says it takes, what was it, barley and corn and soybeans there to make TMR. Assuming that one works, everyone, that's the one I plan on using, then we won't need straw. If that one doesn't work, then, of course, we'll have to go back to the regular mixer. And then, yes, we will need, you know, hay and straw and grass and silage and all that good stuff. Oh boy, 70% full already. That didn't take long. Let's see what's here. Legendary, what Tater was saying, I sent you links for the animal pen extensions and animal keeper mods. Oh, I will have to check that out. That is something, yes, several of you folks mentioned the animal pen extensions and the animal keeper mods. So yes, like I said, I'll have to check those out. I do have the animal HUD, and what was the name of the other mod? I did get that one. Several of you folks suggested that mod. Oh, the fast forward mod. Yes, fast forward mod. I did get those two. So we're using a slightly different fast forward mod now. The original, I think it was the Fast Night mod, actually. That one seems to have some issues here. I don't know if it's seasons mod related or map related. It doesn't seem to work very well. So now we just have the Fast Forward mod, which allows you to fast forward at, I think it's 6000x. And again, of course, when I did not skip the night using that, I just I slept through the night. Again, with seasons, as far as I know, I think you want to be a little bit careful about how much skipping of the night you do. Because again, seasons is constantly, running updates. In fact, every now and then you will see it, like when you skip the night, all of a sudden it'll pause and, seasons says it's, synchronizing or something like that. I've seen that pop up a couple of times. Black Bolt was suggesting, can you edit the area where it gets dirty, move it outside or move it up? You can. The only thing is I'm not sure if that would require the start of a new save game or not. So, yes, there, Black Bolt, you can definitely move it. But I'm not sure, like I said, if we can move it at this point in the save game. Because, again, placeables in the map are now handled differently than they were before. And as far as I know, in order for a placeable to show up on the map, you essentially have to start the save game with it. So, if you start a new version of a map that has, additional placeables, and you already have a save game of the old map, it won't work. Joey was also saying the animal helper would help. Legendary Tater was saying, video sounds like you're in a fishbowl. Fishbowl? I don't like, fishbowls. That's not good. Not sure why. I'll have to double check that there, Legendary. I have not changed anything on my end, so I don't know why it would sound that way. That is weird. Very, very weird. Hopefully this video doesn't sound that way then. Like I said, I will have to check that here. Gravitarius was saying, didn't 17 have a 3-point brush that just erased the grass? Has anyone converted that tonight? Oh, that's right. That is right. Yes, there was like a brush that you could just go over the animals with, the animal mess, and it would just delete it. Don't know if I've seen that one or not. That is actually a good idea, too. Holden was saying, what is a field deleting tool? Field deleting tool. Okay, well, in Farming Simulator 19, there's actually two ways you can delete fields here. You got the more expensive way with the money deletion tool here, i.e. landscaping tool. This will delete fields. And then, of course, like I said, it's also more commonly known as the money deletion tool because it costs a lot of money. Now, if you're a little bit cheaper, you still want to delete fields and you don't, feel like spending all kinds of money, you can spend $16,000, well, we'll just call it even $17,000 here, buy this contraption here. I don't know how wide that is. It doesn't say, I guess. But you can pull that behind a tractor, and that will delete your fields as well. So that's another option for deleting fields. And, of course, in order to create fields, by the way, everyone, if you're not maybe familiar with Farming Simulator mechanics here, you have to plow them. So both the landscaping tool there and that roller will delete fields. And then if you want to make fields, you have to use a plow of some sorts to plow fields. That'll create fields. Holden was also saying, please, I've heard you mention it a few times. And thanks, finally a person that speaks their mind. It's refreshing. Oh, and with the weeds, is there a certain time you have to spray to remove them? For the weeds, nope. Just spray them before the crops ripen. Although with Seasons mod here, that might change a little bit. But if you're just playing normal Farming Simulator, just spray them. Anytime before the crops are ready to harvest. Because once the crops are ready to harvest, then it's too late. You cannot spray the weeds anymore after that. Although, I say that, everyone, sometimes you can. At least on a multiplayer server. I don't know what it is. Some maps, just on certain days on multiplayer servers, I don't know if the synchronization isn't quite right, everyone. It will still let you spray the weeds sometimes. But I don't count on that. Rob was saying there's a clean animal mod out. I can send you a link if you can't find it. I will have to check that out. Clean animal mod. That sounds perfect. And he was saying Plan B, if you can't use the... Plan B can be... Oh, Plan B can be use the terraforming tool. Just smooth the area, and the spillage is gone. So I use that when I'm feeling lazy. Yeah, I don't think that'll work there, Rob. I don't think. Maybe it will. Maybe. I doubt it, but never know. Then I know someone here in the comments as well, we haven't got to yet, maybe we will here, said you could try raising the ground up underneath the barn a little bit. And that is probably actually the problem, everyone. The ground below the barn is too low. And, you know, the mess that the cows are making is on the ground under the barn floor. And because that ground is too low, well, we can't pick it up with a loader. So, yes, by the way, all of those you suggesting loader options, everyone, most likely are not going to work. I mean, there's a possibility maybe some of them will, but very doubtful. Because, again, it's underneath the floor of the barn, so any loader we get most likely will not work, which is kind of unfortunately the problem. And it's unfortunate, too, everyone, because I actually planned for cleaning the animals. I actually bought a tractor with a loader on it for this series, the 4020, and, yeah, of course, everyone, it doesn't work. Of course. I wonder if that field deletion tool would work. It's actually probably too wide. So that's the next problem, everyone. Whatever we get in there has to be fairly narrow as well. That's the other problem. Because like we tried the Frazee, everyone, and that most likely probably would have worked. I'm fairly certain that would have picked it up. That's just the way the Frazee is. That's what it's for. But because we can't get it in the barn, yeah, it's not going to work. Ryder was saying Courseplay was bugged. Don't know if you have the new version already or not. There was a second update a few hours later. It still gives faulty codes, but it is working. My version of Courseplay, at this point, it's a couple weeks old. I haven't updated it in a while. I've got version 601.00284 developer. So, yeah, I don't know how old that is, everyone. Like I said, I know it was a couple of weeks ago that I updated it, so it has been a while. I probably should update it again. Let's see what's here. Mike was also suggesting the Animal Clean mod. I think it's in the in-game mod section. I'll have to check that out on the in-game mod section. Well, that makes it easy to get then. He says, I use it and my animals stay 100% clean all the time. Well, that's definitely what we need on this map here. And again, I wouldn't mind cleaning the animals so much, except for the fact that obviously we can't clean them. So that's kind of a problem. Jeffrey was saying those augers are set to pick up anything. Not sure if they'll pick it up if it's on the ground, though. Yeah, it doesn't, at least the one I tried there, Jeffrey, it doesn't look like it will. I'm just guessing in order for it to pick it up off the ground, we'd probably have to try one of the belts. And I think we got one or two different ones that I have that can possibly pick it up straight off the ground. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing, everyone. We do have, what is it here? This one here. This one will auto-load straight off the ground. The only problem is, everyone, then you'd have to, like, tow it through the building, and then you have to have something to dump into, and, yeah, that'd just be, like, a real pain. So, not super efficient that way. I'll reload this here. I like to keep my bales safe if we can. Again, everyone, that's my storage here. Though someone did leave in the comments here that grass bales don't... Uh-oh. I cannot get in the combine. That is weird. Not seeing any error messages. Okay. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't get in the combine. I've had that before, everyone. Every now and then, it won't let me into certain vehicles. It's actually been a while since I've had that problem, but tabbing through it seems to work, so, okay. Jason. Oh, yeah. Jason was saying try using the lizard conveyor. Yes, the conveyor. That is a possibility. He just a little bit annoying to try to use that, though, I think. I'll have to get the animal clean mod. That sounds like the best bet here at this point. And thanks, by the way, all you folks actually posting links for it as well. That is actually really helpful, too. I know a lot of folks, hey, try this mod, and then they don't necessarily mention where to get it from. So it's like, oh, boy, now we got to go try to find it. So, you know, at the very least, it's always appreciated if you folks, if you want me to try something, let me know at least where to get it. And if you have links for it, that is definitely most appreciated as well. Just keep in mind, everyone, if you do post links, it will probably get flagged as spam. But as long as it's not actually spam, everyone, I can approve it. So, Owen was saying, where can I get that weeder? The weeder I have, I do not know where that came from. That is probably another one of those mods someone sent to me. I would suspect either probably Bull or Jeffrey probably gave that one to me. Which, as a reminder, everyone, I do have a mod list. So, again, if you wonder where some of the mods I have came from, and yes, everyone, I do use the word some because I don't have links to all the mods I have. Because, again, as I just mentioned, I do get sent mods. I know some of them come from multiplayer servers, from the multiplayer servers there. Or, again, everyone, I'm not the only one that uploads mods to the multiplayer server. So, obviously, if I'm not the one that uploads the mod to the multiplayer server, I don't know where it came from. Doesn't mean I couldn't maybe go find it, everyone, which is a reminder, if you do wonder where a mod I have came from, Google is a good friend there. I know, was it Wyatt was mentioned? I think it was Wyatt was mentioned that in the comments here a while back. Use Google. That is true. That's usually what I do, everyone. If there's a mod I want to find, you know, just type in Farming Simulator 19 in the name of the mod, and bada boom, bada bing, you can usually find it. Usually. Not always, but usually. Bull was also suggesting use the smooth feature for the landscaping tool. And by the way, you know, everyone, if the land is already smooth, it really shouldn't charge you much, if anything, for it. So the only thing, everyone, I'm not sure if it'd actually let me smooth out. We could try it here a minute. Why don't we try it? Well, we don't have any money, so it might not let us do anything. I don't know. We probably at least have to have a positive number money-wise here for it to even work. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, let's see what's here, just for the fun of it here. Over to... Well, it's actually closer to this. Actually, no, let's go to the international here. That'll get us nice and close. So, yeah, if we try a little terraforming over here, start landscaping. Not enough money. It's not even going to let me do anything. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Even though, like I said, everyone, technically, it probably, if the ground is already smooth, probably won't charge us anything. It's not going to let us use it because we don't have any money. Like I said, we broke. Dwight was also suggesting the Animal Keeper mod. He was saying it's supposed to fill the straw, fill the water, and clean the pens. Interesting. It's supposed to fill the straw. I wonder how that works with filling the straw. I'll have to check that out. That sounds cool. Matthew was saying, did you try a skid steer? You know, again, there, Matthew, with a skid steer, it's a loader. It's got a bucket on it anyway, so probably won't work any better than the current loader I have. Wyatt was saying, I don't think grass, straw, or hay rots anymore, at least from what I've seen, using a 24-day season and a 3-year... Oh, so he's played for 3 years now, it sounds like. He was saying, I think it has something to do with the shed you have him under, though. Has to have a seasons mask. And there's a few on the in-game mod hub with a seasons mask. Love the videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much for that there, Wyatt. Yes, as far as I know, if you keep your hay and straw stored in a seasons mod approved building, they should not rot. Or at least not much anyway. Grass, as far as I know, everyone, as far as I know, it doesn't matter where you store it. I think it rots. I could be wrong on that, though. And I'm sure, by the way, if you keep it outdoors, it definitely rots. And at least I'm pretty sure that's what I read anyway. Any material left outdoors will rot or decay, disappear. Essentially disappear in the game is what it is. Mike, this is a different Mike, by the way, was also saying you could try the Animal Clean mod. So we got the, what are the 2 names here? Animal Keeper mod and Animal Clean mod. I'll have to check those out for next episode there, but hopefully those will work. Because, yeah, it doesn't look like trying the terraforming tool there is going to do us much good, at least while we're in the negative. So, yeah, boy. How bad is the wheat price here at this point? Because we'd really like to have some money, wouldn't we? 818, yeah, it's not the greatest. Oh, we do have a bale sell point. Hey, really? Straw 0? Oh, come on now. Why is straw $0? That's ridiculous. Why is straw 0? I wonder, is it actually $0, everyone? That doesn't make sense. Straw should sell for something. At least around where I live at the moment, I think was it $4 or $5 a bale? And that's a small bale, by the way, at this point. Anyway, everyone, looking at the timer, it looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.